Hi, my name is Leslie Williams, and I want you to pay attention to what is on audio file number 54. And I'm showing you the date that this file was made right here on 6/14/2013. It started at 8:47 a.m. in the morning. Now, I'm only going to play you the first few minutes of this audio file, and once I press play, you can see it's folder 3, file 54, date 6/14/2013. 8:47 a.m. Okay, and what I'm going to do once I press play is I got to toggle this feature so I can watch how many minutes elapse, because you don't need to listen to the whole 18 minutes of this audio file. This audio file is dedicated to what I was doing was when I made a video prediction yesterday morning concerning what I was going to experience along my routes before I left a certain area yesterday morning. After I made this video prediction, or while I was making this video prediction, this tape recorder was running. So it was taping the verbal statements of the video prediction. And they are as follows. Listen to it.
My name is Leslie.
Listen to how I hear. You're going to hear gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalk, gang stalking, oh my god. Listen to how I'm predicting it.
Today's date is June 14th, 2013. I'm going to make a video concerning Okay, it's 6/14/2013. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. And I'm predicting right now that gang stalking, oh my god. This video is being made right now. I just showed you a video picture of my cell phone which shows the date and time. And I'm making this video for prediction reasons. As a result of being a target, victim, and activist concerning the crimes of what is known as gang stalking, which is also actually, it's actually organized stalking, which is actually organized community-based harassment, but it can also be termed as gang stalking. As a result of being a target, victim, and activist of this crime, what I do is make video predictions concerning how I'm going to be harassed along my routes, or also predictions concerning how possible events could be transpire around me. Now, this video actually stands the test of time for any date. It doesn't matter if it happens today, tomorrow, next week, next month, 2 months down the road, 3, 4, 5, or 6 months down the road. Because once you're picked as a target of these crimes, it doesn't stop, because they have motivations and aspirations for you. And then also, over time, as the campaign is being brought about towards you, especially targets like me, who have undisputable proof concerning who's involved and who's been used, you better be darn sure that they're going to make sure that they just bide their time, okay? See, in organized stalking expeditions, what they do is that they harass you every day, everywhere you go, through creative, overt means, like constantly repeating certain words or phrases around you, like gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalker. Just like that, literally, around me everywhere I go. Now, right now, as I'm making this video, my tape recorder is running. So the verbal statements I'm making in this video are actually being recorded on this as well. Now, I wear this digital tape recorder with me every single day, running on full power batteries, and its operations are working just great. Okay, it's not even that old. So, once I leave here, on any date, every date, including today's date, okay, if these words are said around me, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalker, gang stalk, oh my god, this tape recorder will pick it up. Now, you can clearly see I'm nowhere at UCSD, I'm not at any grocery store or any other type of business, okay, I'm not on any bus or trolley. You can clearly see that I am nowhere near, well, you can clearly see that I'm not in a building, we'll put it to you at least that way, okay? And I can prove where I'm at if I ever have to over time. Okay? So here's the thing. If I'm at this location, and I just showed you a picture of my cell phone which showed the date and time, which this tape recorder runs on date and time, and then I leave here and go about my day, bother no one, and my behavior is totally appropriate every place I go for the whole duration of the time that I spent at any place I go. And if I'm not a threat to myself or others, which I'm not, okay, if these words are said around me, how do they know where I'm at to have these people get around me and say these words? They're sensitization methods using the direct conversation tactics of organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions, where they sensitize targets to specific words or phrases, and then they just basically, through the tracking of a target, which can also be achieved by using a cell phone as a GPS tracker, or possibly even...
Okay, now I think you can clearly deduce what I was predicting that I might hear along my routes. Now, this is a book right here concerning another targeted individual of this type of crime. He talks about organized stalking throughout the entire book, okay? Now, organized stalking is another name for gang stalking. Organized stalking and gang stalking are the same exact identical crime. It's just two separate phrases that describe the same crime. In his book, on page 124, the book titled The Invisible Crime by Mike Vichubel, flat out states any predicted behavior patterns caught on tape should be immediately reported to local police and or saved for record, or, better yet, posted on the internet. Okay, now this shows the book right here, The Invisible Crime. Why does he have a microchip in his head? Is neural implantation a section of what happens to organized stalking, gang stalking targets? Now, I'm going to play you now an audio file concerning how this prediction concerning what you just heard on audio file 54. I'm going to toggle back to the feature so you can see the date. Okay, 6/14/2013, right here. Now, once I left the location where the video prediction was made at, which you just heard the verbal statements because this tape recorder was taping as I was making the video prediction. And in the video prediction, I showed my cell phone, which showed the date and time. I'm now going to toggle over to folder number 1, okay, which I'm going to do right now. File number 6. This is at the same date, as you can clearly see, 6/14/2013 at 12:43 p.m. I want you to listen to the first minute and a half of this video, the first 2.5 minutes of this video, of this audio file. How much do you hear gang stalk and oh my God being said? Especially when I'm asking an individual about the date. Listen carefully. You will hear gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalker, and oh my God around me. And this is occurring at UCSD Price Center. Hey, do you guys know today's date? Hey kid, do you know today's date? Today's date.
13th, I think. Friday.
Oh, that's bad.
It's the 14th.
Hey kid, do you know today's date?
12?
Are you serious?
I think so. 14th.
The 14th?
Yeah.
You're way off. I bet you didn't get no sleep for finals.
Nope.
Hey, did you pass?
Yeah.
Excellent. Have a good day. Hey, is that a folding bike? Hey, kid. Hey. Big dummy. Oh, it's folding bikes. Okay, that should be enough for this audio file. And this audio file was about 40 minutes long. Okay? I want you to listen to what you hear in audio file number 7, which is at 1:43 p.m. Now, I want you to understand, audio file number 6, throughout the whole duration of that audio file, it was constantly said around me. Constantly. Okay? But I'm just showing you a first few minutes of these audio files so you can hear it. And then, because I got additional information I want to show you. This audio file, same date, 6/14/2013 at 1:43 p.m. Okay? Do you hear gang stalking? Oh my God. Gang stalk, gang stalker, oh my God, being said around me. At UCSD Price Center. Okay, now again, I'm going to take you right back to the beginning of file number 6. Same date, because you clearly hear it being said around me within the first 2.5 minutes. Listen. This is at UCSD Price Center when I was outside having a break right out front of it.
Hey, do you guys know today's date? Hey, kid, do you know today's date? Today's date.
13th, I think. Friday.
Oh, that's bad. It's the 14th. Hey, kid, do you know today's date?
12th?
Are you serious?
I think so. 14th.
The 14th?
Yeah.
You're way off.
I bet you didn't get no sleep for finals.
Nope.
Hey, did you pass?
Yeah.
Excellent. Have a good day. Okay, now, what am I about to show you right now? My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm not involved in any illegal activity whatsoever. As a result of being a victim, target, and activist of this criminal expedition, which is called organized stalking, and it can also be termed as gang stalking, what I do is what I've done and what I'm doing is developing strategies in order to prove this crime is happening to me. Now, so what I do is I make prediction videos every morning before I leave a specific area. In these video predictions, I show a picture of my cell phone which shows the date and the time. Now, as I'm making the video prediction, while I'm talking into the video, my tape recorder is attached to a pouch on undergarments on my chest, okay, with the microphone right at the very top. And so it's recording all my statements, which you heard also in this video. Now, getting around me and repeating certain words or phrases or physical gestures and even sounds are as a result of what is known as sensitization methods, using what is called physical gestures, direct conversation methods, and that's the words or phrases, and then these specific sounds. They sensitize the targets to physical gestures, words, phrases, or sounds, and then have people in the community constantly get around the target every day, everywhere they go, throughout the whole duration of everywhere. Like if I go to Rouse, or if I go to the library, or if I go to university, it's set around me constantly. So, back in 2006, I was out here in San Diego between 1 and 38 days. I didn't know what was happening to me back then was gang stalking. I didn't have a name for it yet. But I did make some some email files concerning some of my experiences when I was out here between 1 and 38 days. Now, I'm going to show you 3 emails right here. Now, understand this. Gang stalking and organized stalking is happening in every single state in the United States. Excuse me. And the methods and tactics used against every target are the same. They only deviate a little bit, but they're the same in every state. And you can Google how it's happening in every state. Hang on a second, please. I got to take off my sweatshirt. Now, as a result of targets in every state experiencing the same exact methods being utilized towards them, as a result of them also being subject to the same crime, you can come to understand that when a target moves from one state to the next, there's a manifesto online right now that you can go to by typing in the gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. It's a manifesto of a manager of organized stalking, gang stalking crews. He even states he's a manager of gang stalking. And if you can't find it by typing that in, look for it in some of my blogs, okay? And you'll be able to find my blogs just by typing that term in, because it's pasted in the link of some of my blogs. Now and it's pasted in its entirety. And he flat out states that when a target moves from one state to the next, the syndicate that was in the state the target was in will pay the syndicate in the state the target's going into to take over in the campaign. And since they operate on the same methods and templates of behaviors towards the target experiences the same type of crime no matter where. If I moved from Michigan to Idaho or Iowa or North Carolina or California, I would experience the same exact methods. When I was out here for between 1 and 38 days in 2006, this email was sent to a prosecutor from the Point Loma Library. It was sent by me to a prosecutor in Wayne, Michigan from the Point Loma Library. You can clearly see my name, Leslie Williams, Tuesday, October 24, 2006 at 2:32 p.m. And in it flat out states, check around the Point Loma Library, San Diego. It says, check around the Point Loma Library, San Diego. You never know what you might hear. I spelled here wrong. It's supposed to be H-E-A-R. Around the media room or after I go into the bathroom. And I signed it. October 26, 24, 2006 at 2:32 p.m. There's my name again. Now, this right here is an email that I sent on the same date, 1 hour and 12 minutes 1 hour and 12 minutes before at the same library. Notice how it says verbal cues and showing up at my school. verbal cues and showing up at my school. Verbal cues and showing up at my school. I just transferred to you some audio files concerning verbal things that were going on around me at my school in Michigan. And these audio files you just got done hearing were from UCSD school here in San Diego. Verbal cues and showing up at my school. Okay, 2006. From the Point Loma Library. It was sent an hour before this one was. An hour and 12 minutes before this one was. And you clearly see I'm saying check around the Point Loma Library. Okay? This one was made an hour and 12 minutes before this one. Okay? Point Loma Library is mentioned in this one. And verbal cues are mentioned in this one. It also says in this one, check around the Point Loma Library. Same, the one that was made an hour and 12 minutes before. Check around the Point Loma Library. San Diego, you never know what you might hear. This one says verbal cues. You never know what you might hear. Okay? Around the library, and this one talks about verbal cues concerning them showing up at my school in another state doing the same thing. Okay? Now, this right here, go to YouTube and type in 307-2013, Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Proof of San Diego Library Staff Engaging in Gang Stalking. Okay? Just do it. Then scroll down. That's a manager of the North University San Diego Public Library engaging in the same exact method that you just heard from the audio files. Okay? This YouTube video right here, and make sure you look in the description of this YouTube video because it shows you the time segments for you to listen to him being caught, a branch manager being caught engaging in the same exact behavior. This one right here is 324. This YouTube title is 324-2012, Learning Disabled Woman Proves Gang Stalking Direct Conversation Method. Okay? Look at the dates. Look at them slowly. They're YouTube titles. This one is 325-13. This one's 124-2012, Learning Disabled Woman Proves Gang Stalking Direct Conversation Method. 124-2012. Okay? 325-13, Learning Disabled Woman Exposes the Same Tactics at 2 places. Video 1, 325-2013. 124-2012. Make sure you look at the names of these YouTube videos for you to go in and see the same exact method being utilized in several places. Okay, again, this one is 124-2012, Learning Disabled Woman Proves Gang Stalking Direct Conversation Method. That's a YouTube video. This YouTube video is 325-13, Learning Disabled Woman Exposes the Same Tactic at 2 places. Video 1, and then do the same thing, except type in video 2. Okay? The same exact method you just heard. Now this video this particular email right here shows me stating that a library staff in 2006 was engaging in not only aiding and abetting in the harassment, but it also states, listen to what it says. It says, last week, October 31st, 2006, at Point Loma Library, this is where this email was made, it says, last week, as I was compiling information on one of these computers at the library, where I am sending you my emails, all of a sudden the green light appeared on my A drive. And the next thing I know, the disk file was no longer accessible. Okay? These computers I am using are on a network, i.e., the day before when I was sending an email to white males, after I sat down, were loudly discussing how all of a sudden data can just disappear. Later, one of them approached a library staff member, okay, and and as I was walking by, I distinctly heard him say, "Don't worry, we'll get her." Okay? Now notice what I said about how he was loudly discussing the day before that his data all of a sudden just disappeared. And then the next day, as I was trying to access my drive, all of my data disappeared. And that's what's called anchoring fear, or anchoring the idea in your mind using the direct conversation method that something's going to happen, and then they do it. And this is done to form the association. And then him saying to a library staff member the next day or that same day, he said, don't, library staff member discussing how all of it, wait a minute, hold it, says, as I was walking by, I distinctly heard him say, don't worry, we'll get her. Now this proves that he was talking to a library staff member, because I wrote it in 2006. I was only out here between 1 and 38 days in 2006. I didn't know what was happening to me back then, though, was gang stalking, okay? And now, I was brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. Look at that assault. Then look at the structure of the bus. The back door is on the wrong side of the bus. The rail that holds the mirror is on the wrong side of the bus, and the mirror is backwards. MTS sent me an altered video because it was a staged assault. Look in the description of that YouTube video. You'll see a blog. Click on it, and then when you go into it, look at the attached PDF link titled Assault 11. It will show, once you click on it, it will show you a printed and scanned email that I made showing the fact that I predicted I'd be assaulted, and 11 days later, on a bus, on public transportation, and then 11 days later it happened. They went into my email accounts and erased all emails that held the predictions, because I made more than one. Remember how it says here, these computers I am using are on a network, okay? The disk file was no longer accessible. Cyber monitoring, cyber hacking, cyber espionage is a direct method of gang stalking. But the day I made the prediction, guess what I did? I copied and pasted the email into a Word program and then uploaded it to a USB drive, which saved it, and it saved the date of it being saved electronically, and I still have that. And I also had the printout. My name is Leslie Williams. Look in the video that's below or above these, because this is going to be put in a blog, or look at any videos that were published on the same date in reference to this YouTube account for additional proof that is exactly the same. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm a gang stalking target in San Diego. I'm not involved in any illegal activity whatsoever, and I'm not crazy in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not a threat to myself or others. So why won't the San Diego police investigate this crime, or let me make a police report concerning it? Why won't the district attorney's office investigate the fact that MTS sent me an altered video? Yes. Why? Because they were directly involved in it in 2006. The San Diego police were. And they're also mentioned as well in some of these 2006 emails. Alright, I gotta stop because this video camera only allows me to make 29-minute videos. And that's the reason why I had to talk so fast, because I had to get so much out. I had so much to say. But anyways, if this doesn't prove, this crime is directly connected to human trafficking. Human trafficking. And it's happening around me every single day I go, every place I go on UCSD campus. And the same method was caught at SDSU and USD. Thank you.